In today's video, we're going on an Iranian street food tour in Dubai. We'll be eating everything from creamy ash with lamb and what I consider the best bread in the world,
This is huge.
to savory, crispy tahdig.
Okay, now this is incredible. So full of flavor, so savory.
Juicy, mouth-watering kebabs, tangy, crunchy Iranian crepes,
I've had traditional crepes before. Doesn't even compare. It's really good.
and Napoleon cake. And Amir is Iranian, so he is going to be our guide on today's Iranian street food tour.
Welcome to the King of Kebab. When we have a good customer like you, we are everything. You're welcome to Dubai. Here, this is lamb with yogurt and lamb with lemon. This is one of the best kebab in UAE. This is chicken cube and saffron. Okay, same thing. Saffron, yogurt, lemon, minced kebab mutton, minced kebab chicken.
Today we're here for lunch, but we came the other day for dinner and the restaurant was jam-packed. They even have a family section that was also just as packed as this main part of the restaurant. So it's lunch today and we didn't think that it would be busy. It is packed. So, you know, that's gotta mean that their food is pretty good, right? Here we've got some fresh dates, some fresh veggies, some lettuce, and some green onions.
They give us some free mustard here, which is essentially yogurt, cucumber, dried mint, and dried tarragon. And it's kind of like a starter. And I used to always eat this when I was a kid. My mum would make it for me. So it's very nostalgic and brings back like really nice memories for me. And it's pretty good. This is pretty good.
I'm not very well versed on Iranian food. I think the first time I ever had Iranian food was when I was with Amir in London. And then the second time was when we were in Qatar, third time here. So he always talks about the burnt rice at the bottom of a pot and says how that's really good.
So the tahdig, which is the bottom part of the rice, which is kind of burnt, is the most popular part of the dish. You could say people fight over it at home, and it's extremely popular. And it's generally you put sauce, whatever the stew is, on top, and the tahdig soaks in all the flavors and tastes and makes it this combination of moisture and crispiness. So I'm really excited. I don't think Nicole's ever had it before.
It looks so good, and then you've got gaymet on top with split chickpeas, a sauce. It looks really yummy. Oh my gosh, wait, can you get closer? Because this is so crunchy. Oh,
Yeah, fish for me.
fish for him. I'm perfect.
With white rice, special.
Yum.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think don't it now. Big bit. This bit.
Yes, this is
Oh, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. My kebabs came, but I have to try this first.
Okay, bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Thank you.
Okay, that's sumac.
Okay.
Sumac is good with the kebab. The moment
I
grilled
just put
tomato.
this. Do I put this on the rice or the meat?
Yeah, I will tell you.
Okay.
Just put it aside.
Okay.
Demolish it, the tomato.
Okay.
And mix it up.
Okay.
Please.
All
Okay,
right.
you have green rice. I love green rice. Okay, there we go. Please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take your time.
Okay. All right. So I am gonna eat this first, and then I'm gonna get back to the kebab. Okay, now this is incredible. You know, it's quite thick, the bottom layer of crust. It almost tastes like a savory glaze. It's absolutely delicious. And then you get the gumminess of the rice under it. You know when you burn, or when you fry cheese and it gets that nice savory, crispy taste? That's almost what this tastes like. So full of flavor, so savory. It's got an element of salt. Absolutely delicious. Here we've got the sultani, and it comes with the barg and the kubide, and this is minced lamb, and then this is the lamb's sirloin. So let's try the sirloin first. Oh, this just came off of the charcoal grill. There's so much of the flavor from the charcoal. There's a little bit of spice. It's a little bit tender, but mostly tough, but I mean that in such a good way. The kubide is so tender, so juicy, so flavorful, and the rice is really good. And I forgot all about this spice.
Like I know I've stopped eating meat for the last few years, and something I really miss is samak. And I'm not exactly sure what's inside, but it's a blend of different like spices and roots, and it's meant to be incredibly healthy for you. But you know, the taste is incredible, and you can only really have it on a kebab. You know, you can put it on other things, but generally speaking, it goes best with rice, white rice, and kebabs.
Oh my gosh. It's really citrusy. Like it just tastes like really strong lemon, which I didn't expect at all. That's really good. Really, really delicious.
I've got some grilled fish with boguli polo, which is so it's a rice, one of my favorite types of rice. It's made with dill and some crushed garlic, and that's it. I think there may be another herb in there, but I'm not exactly sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. And broad beans. That's the key ingredient. The boguli means broad beans, and it's just an incredible combination. I mean, it's typically eaten with either meat or fish, and this is a great combo. The fish is so well cooked, crispy on the outside, very tender, flaky in the middle, and it just goes so well with the boguli polo. Just the flavors balance each other out so well.
We just got to one of the oldest Iranian grocery stores in Dubai, Al Labeeb, where we are going to have an Iranian crepe. And there's something really cool about them I want you guys to see.
We're getting two crepes. We're getting one with eggs, cheese, and the sauce that I've never heard of before is called mahove, which is from the south of Iran. And then another crepe is similar with cheese, egg, and chips inside. So excited to try it.
Now in this crepe, we've got egg, cheese, hot sauce, and crisps. So I'm expecting it to be a little bit crunchy. I've never had anything like this, so let's taste it. Whoa. It almost tastes like there's like a tangy buffalo hot sauce in there. The chips are a little bit moist because of all the sauce. And then you get that nice texture of the egg. And the crepe surrounding it is just the cherry on top. In this crepe, we've got eggs, cheese, and a southern Iranian sauce.
I'm gonna do it Nicole style and fold it up. So all you can taste is that creaminess from the cheese. The egg is very subtle egg flavor, but what really comes through is that rich creaminess from the cheese. It's really, really good. And the crepe itself is crispy and light. It's a great combo.
It is 40 degrees Celsius outside, so the owners gave us some juice to keep us nice and cool. It was so nice. Like Amir, I can't speak Farsi, so I was kind of trying to figure out what they were saying. But you know, he was like, no, take it. And Amir was like, no, it's okay. And then, you know, they have so much hospitality, so we ended up taking them. I'm excited. I got mango juice, and what did you get?
I got a mixed fruit juice.
And Amir got a mixed fruit juice. Mango's my favorite, so now we're off to the next place.
So I spoke to the owner, and he was saying that they've been in Dubai for 50 years, like in this location for 25 years, and before that they were in 1 or 2 different locations, one for 10, one for 15, but 50 years overall in Dubai, like as a grocery store and making crepes, and that's just incredible. That's like, for Dubai, which is kind of a young city, that's a really, really long time.
Well, it is early in the morning. Well, it's almost 11, but it's early in the morning for us. We are here at Bandar and we are going to get a nice Iranian breakfast. I'm really excited. It already came to the table.
Ash is one of my favorite Iranian dishes, and it's kind of like a combination of a stew and a soup. And this particular one is a mixture of different green herbs, lentils, and crushed mashed lamb. So you can't actually taste the texture of the lamb too much in there, but it gives it a great amount of flavor and fragrance.
پیازداغشه باید بریزیم روی کاسه به صورت خوشمزه در میاد. اینم روغن زیتونه، هم باید بریزیم روی آش با کاسه میریزیم روی آش. اینم آشه که تو شیراز همش معروف آش شیرازی.
چند ساعت میشه که درست بشه؟
همش حساب کنی 6 ساعت، چون باقراش و نخود و عدس و شیرینه با هم کاتی بشه 6 ساعت میکشه.
6 hours. 6 hours. Yeah, it takes 6 hours to make the ash from beginning to end.
خیلی خوش آمدید. دست شما در نکن.
مرسی.
قربان شما، سلامت باشید.
I taste so much of the lamb, but without the texture of the meat, which is pretty cool. I really get the texture of the lentils. Like I said, it's creamy. I think there's some dill in there, and it's a little bit sweet because there's caramelized onions on top. It's the perfect mix of savory and sweet. And I want to dip the bread in, because this bread looks incredible. Look how big this is. This is huge. And you know what? It's nice and stretchy. That's like one of my favorite, it's one of my favorite parts of bread, when it's super stretchy. You know it's gonna be really good.
It's kind of like a traditional breakfast that people would have at home. You know, it's nothing fancy, just some eggs, tomato, cheese and bread, but it's a very traditional home breakfast, something simple. The eggs perfectly cooked. I've forgotten how good the combination of the saltiness from the cheese and the rich creaminess of the egg yolk. Oh, amazing. And the bread, it just all works together so well.
This was actually our second time at Bandar Bride, and the food never disappoints. It tasted just as good as the first time we went. And the first time we went, we were like, this is our favorite food of our Dubai trip. And they also didn't even let us pay, which was really, really nice, super hospitable. So every time we go there, it's just a really good experience. We just sat down at Abshar Iranian Sweets. I'm very excited. I've had some of these sweets at Amir's mom's house, and they were so good. I think I ate a lot. And I've never had the Napoleon cake.
Called Noon Napoleoni, which I think literally translates to Napoleon's bread. And it's sort of like an Iranian take on millefleur, like this French pastry with 1,000 layers. And I really loved it when I was a kid. I haven't eaten it for quite a few years, so hopefully I'll like it just as much now.
What a developed palate for a child. That was your dessert of choice.
It's just how I remembered it. Super light, fluffy, lots of different layers of the pastry, and like a little bit of cream to give it that moisture and sort of like a bit of not juiciness, but just moisture, I guess. And it just goes so well. It's still one of my favorite Iranian pastries.
Now, this is my absolute favorite. I don't know what it's called. Amir doesn't know what it's called. I know, like I said, I've had it at his mom's house. I can probably eat 20 of these. Very, very dangerous. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got like 7. We got 7 of them, so I guess I'll just be eating 7. It's like a strawberry or raspberry gooey filling. And the pastry almost seems like in between like a pastry and a biscuit. That's an even better way to end our day of eating. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us today. I had some of the most incredible food, some of the best food I've had in Dubai so far, some of the best food I've just had, full stop. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.